this question has to do with statistic. Now, this type of question is a little bit like a Sudoku puzzle, if you know what is Sudoku. Let's have a look. The mode of 6 positive whole numbers is 2. So we have to know what mode is. Mode is what? Most occurring. Now, what does that mean? Something that shows up the most. Now, out of 6 numbers, 2 will show up more than other numbers. But how many times? Am I going to have all of them 2? If all of them 2, that's true, that's still the right answer. Is 5 of them? Is 4 of them? 3 of them? 2 of them? Definitely more than 1. That's for sure. The minimal is the 2, but we don't know how many overall. But that's the first part of information. Then we have the second sentence. The median of the 6 numbers is 5.5. What's the median? The middle. Where is the middle? It will be here between the third and the fourth number. Now, how did they calculate that 5.5? Well, they added those two values, divided by 2, and when they put that in the calculator, they got 5.5. So in other words, we can say that those two values added together will be what? 11, because 5.5 multiplied by 2 will be 11. So I'm thinking, okay, so that is kind of one of my clues, that these two added together have to be 11. I'm thinking, what kind of numbers can be added together to be 11? Well, I could have 1 and 10. The problem here is that if this is 1, let's not forget that our numbers are put in order, isn't it? So that means 1, 1, and then 10. So where is 2? Okay, so it cannot be that. What's the other option we are having? So if not 1, then the second one is 2. 2 and what? 2 and 9 will give me 11. Then the next one is what? 3, obviously, and 8 will give me 11. Then 4 and 7 will give me 11. And 5 and 6 will give me 11, because if I go 6, well, the next one cannot be 5, because again, they are in order. So those actually are only 4 options that I'm having here to fill in. So definitely, let's say if I'm putting 2 here, here has to be 2, because the next one here has to be 9. So I know for sure that I have 2 and 2. Now, since they are in order, then follow the next one is 10, then is 11. But maybe different numbers. How do I know that they follow that way? Now, here we have to find 6 such numbers that have the smallest possible mean. How do I calculate the mean? Well, the mean, that will be adding all numbers together and dividing them by 6. And that should give me the smallest possible number. So I'm saying, okay, that combination looks fine. I know in order for me to get the smallest possible mean, the numbers here actually have to be small as well. So now we are starting a situation of basically trial and error. So first of all, we put all of that because we are saying, okay, 2, most occurring, 2 and 9, together that will be 11, so median will be 5.5. So let's see what mean do we get. We put all of that in the calculator, press equal, and we get 5.83 and so on. Okay, so that gives me the first kind of an option knowing, okay, this is what I can achieve. Right, okay, so how about if I go 3 and 8? Let's try my next combination. What will happen here? So if I try 3 and 8, that means the first number has to be 2 because I have to have 2 of the 2 for it to be mod. Okay, so that means that here, since I know it has to be the lowest value, then I'm changing that to 8 and 10. And again, I'm putting that in the calculator to see what will happen with that mean. So we are getting, let's remove that, 5.66, 5.66. Okay, so now from doing those two, I can observe that the mean here was 5.8, here is 5.6, therefore it is going down. So I'm saying, most likely, since that is the situation, one of those two could be my option. So again, I feel that for my next option, 4, and therefore 7 and 8 and 9, and I put that in the calculator, and then the mean I'm going to get will be 5.3. Okay, so I am going down. So how about my last option? So the numbers here will be what? 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and again in calculator. And here we get the mean of 5. So those numbers fulfill all these conditions that we are having here. But look, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to this type of question, it's a little bit like Sudoku. It's a trial and error. We have to, some of the items we do get from the description, and then like here, I had 4 options, and basically in my calculator and try which of these option is the best for the condition given to me.